Folks, most of what is done in the average kitchen and the average restaurant is pure slavery. Total slavery that is unnecessary for human happiness and efficiency of physical gratification. I can say that because I've been in them. I can say that because I've tried yada, yada, yada. Okay. There is a sickening amount of food preparation and food consumption that is not even nearly as effective or efficient or gratifying as God food with water. And that's why I'm saying, okay, it should be a law that every restaurant or any place that offers people food at the top of the menu, if you want your country to be maximally in love and happy and God worshiping, at the top of every menu, it has to be free. A free hot cocoa, and in brackets behind that, like this needs to be a law. Free hot cocoa, in brackets, in all capital letters, God food. And then underneath it, free chilled cocoa, in brackets, God food. At the top, in the biggest letters of every menu / any food place in this country that pretends to offer people something to shove in here that is going to gratify them. I would make it a law across the land to the glory of God and the eternal bliss and happiness of every single human here. And yes, it glorifies God like crazy. Now, these are words from the Lord. Hot cocoa and chilled cocoa. Trust me, Pure Fives, I've used both. Chilled cocoa is delicious. Hot cocoa is delicious. Any cocoa is delicious. But in accordance with what Jesus said, he wishes that you were hot or cold. Okay, that's what tastes the best. Okay, and he said he would spit the lukewarm out of his mouth. So do the math yourself, okay, and look for the fives in the letters. So hot cocoa adds to 80, divides by 5. Chilled cocoa adds to 90, okay? So what I'm saying, and my goodness, folks, I haven't eaten at a stupid restaurant in so long because it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my happiness in the day. I'd rather be, enough said. Okay, you've, oh my gosh. It's just like, folks, the amount of slavery that goes on in food preparation and in food presentation and in food factories and in packaging and in restaurants, and then there's the dishwashing and all of this toil and slavery. And if you add up all the human hours and the human sorrow behind it, it is gross, okay? So that's why I would absolutely make it a law in this country that you have to offer everyone unlimited free hot cocoa and unlimited free chilled cocoa on the top of your menu, in brackets with the title God Food in all capital letters, the whole thing's in capital letters at the end. And you must. Otherwise, you can't operate a food business. You can't operate a health food buffet. You can't operate any kind of food business that pretends to know how to satisfy people. Because guess what, folks? It's just like the gospel. You can't satisfy humans at the highest level without God. And so, you can't satisfy people at the proper level without God food at the top of the menu. Because it's the best. It's overwhelmingly the best. Done. Folks, I'm here to set people free. I'm like, it's unbelievable. I can say this from personal experience. It's unbelievable how much food people shove in here attempting to feel happier, and how much of it just gets pooed out the back. Year after year. And there's so much toil behind it, and slavery, and pain, and suffering. And do you really think that dishwasher in the back wants to be slaving over all this trash? No, I can say that because I've been there. Okay? And, yes, sir. God food will happily overthrow all the dumb restaurants in the world that no one really enjoyed that much anyway by comparison. In Jesus' name, let all this slavery come to an end.